YouTube, so this is my N64 collection. Starting off, we have Super Mario 64, a launch title for the N64 that shows what Mario can do in 3D. Still the best Mario game in my opinion. Actually the first game I ever played, ever. Next we have Paper Mario 64. This is actually a reproduction card, so as you can see it has the US rating system, but then it says Europe. And also it's a bit shinier than than normal N64 games. Also, I don't know if I think this is a different, I don't know, they look similar. Anyway, next we have, crap. Perfect Dark, I just recently bought this and I love it. It's actually better than GoldenEye because you can actually play multiplayer with bots, and you know, when you don't have anybody to play with, it's great. Also, there's preset heads. You know, you can design your character, and one head looks exactly like Shigeru Miyamoto. So I find that funny. Next we have Pokemon Stadium. I actually played this before in a main Pokemon game without the transfer pack. So that was my exposure to Pokemon games after the anime. Still a great game, still great to play Game Boy games. Banjo-Kazooie. I played Banjo on the Game Boy Advance, but I never really give this one a chance. Here's Pokemon Stadium 2. I never grew up with this game. I always wanted it, but there I have it, and it's great. Ocarina of Time. Brilliant game, but it doesn't age too well. The text is really slow. If you play it in America, it's like 25 FPS. If you play it in Europe, it's like 15. Pokemon Snap, I beat this in a sit-in. And still go back to it to improve my scores and try to get all the Pokemon. We're excited for the new one. WWF No Mercy. The best wrestling game ever made. Next we have Wrestlemania 2000, the prequel to No Mercy. Well, the game was made before it. I guess it's a prequel, I don't know. Anyway, not as good graphics, but I like it because it has the Ministry Undertaker instead of the Baker. Next there's, this one didn't have a, when I got it the cover was destroyed, so I decided to take it off, and I still plan to replace it using a printer or something. It's Diddy Kong Racing. Brutal game. Super Smash Bros. I actually got this on eBay. It's about £85 or something. I got it for 50 on CEX. Still trying to unlock Ness. GoldenEye. I'm replaying the story currently in this game, and I finally beat the facility stage. So you get there and you have to blow up these big battle things, and you know, you set your mines. There's like, I want to say 8 of them there, so you go and then you set it off. Not all of them get destroyed, but so I have to try multiple times to try and get all of them, and then in the end I end up just shooting them. Last game, Light Ad Wars, Star Fox. I started playing this game again recently because I'm trying to get all the medals. I managed to get one medal on Corneria. So, to get a medal, you need to get a certain amount of hit points. So, kill as many enemies as you can. But what I didn't know was you get more points if you kill multiple enemies with one shot. So, you charge. You have to wait for them to fly up close to each other, and then boom, you get double the points. So you have to do that the whole way through the stage. And then for Corneria, it's about 150 points. So I got that. So that's my N64 collection. The games I'm looking for now is Donkey Kong 64 and Majora's Mask. This is unrealistic, but I would like to get Conker's Bad Fur Day if I could find it for a good price. Also, Mario Kart 64 and all the Mario Party games, but those are really expensive. But then again, there are, as I showed earlier, reproduction cards. So, I mean, I have that Paper Mario reproduction card and I haven't had a single problem with it. It saves perfectly, it runs perfectly, it's basically a brand new N64 game. I mean, look at that. You wouldn't even know it's a reproduction card. Lastly, I would like to talk about this Retrobit Tribute 64 controller. So, you know what an N64 controller looks like, and this is a massive improvement. Not really for games that use the D-pad. For that, I would just recommend using the actual N64 controller. But for games that use a stick, this is brilliant. It doesn't feel like it's going to break off, and I've only had one time where it stuck. And I think that was because I tried to pull it up, and it just stuck like that, and then I pulled it down and it was fixed. So I tested it, and you get the exact same movement as the actual N64 stick, but it just feels smoother. It's easier to make adjustments to where you're shooting. One thing is, it works with the Rumble Pack, but it doesn't work with the Transfer Pack. So you could get Rumble, you could get Vibration, but you can't transfer Pokemon. Which, the Pokemon Stadium games already use a D-pad, so they don't really use a stick, and that's the main reason for this controller. It's also really comfortable to hold. With this N64 controller, I would play for an hour or something before I'd get a cramp or something doing this. With this, I could sit and play Paper Mario or Star Fox all night. The buttons feel great. Also, with Star Fox, it's designed to be played with this. So you have one hand on the stick and one hand here. So what they did was, this is left, this is right, for rolling. For this, you're using it as a normal controller. So this is your left and right, which is really confusing sometimes. So anyway, that's my N64 collection plus a controller. Another game I would like to look at that's really cheap is Jet Force Gemini. And I'm sure there's other ones. WCW World Tour. That's another one. Honestly, there's so many games I don't know where I'm going to put them all after that. You can see I've just about room for 2 more. One of them's going to be DK64. So, thanks for watching, and that's it. Bye.